streams for a while. I was wondering, like, oh, why haven't I done a live stream in a while? That's why. Okay, give me a second. I'm not joking here. I'm not like doing some kind of bit. Like I actually started the stream and didn't. I was gonna go on a whole spiel about like, oh, I don't know why I don't do this more often. But anyways, yeah, we're doing a live stream. Let me just turn the TV up a little bit, okay, so everyone can hear. Let a few people get in here, waste some time. But yeah, it's been a long while since I've done a live stream. In fact, I don't think I've done one since August began, since I got back in schools. But hey, we're firing up one right here. We're gonna break the dry spout, and we're gonna react to some of this fnaf bootleg drama that's going on right now. This story actually has a lot of crazy turns, and this is actually the second video in a saga. Basically, to catch you all up to speed, this company, U2's, basically filed a copyright strike on a bootleg FNAF company, and a lot of people were saying that was unfair because they themselves don't own the copyright to FNAF. They just own the right to, like, make plushies for it. And the plushies that the bootleg company was making weren't necessarily, like, trying to copy them.
Afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Yeah Gaming. How y'all doing on this fine Saturday, right?
Oh yeah, this is his second like slop channel. This is the same channel where he apologized for saying schizo.
Fortnite season yesterday, I should have thought to make a video, but I'm glad I didn't because it was going to be a follow-up to the last video, but so much shit has come out.
You lazy dogs playing
between
Minecraft.
the last video and right now, that if I made a video yesterday, it would have already been okay. So, thanks for Fortnite for the break, but we're back and we got to talk about this Xmart YouTube lawsuit, copyright. Now it's a
Yeah. This story has a lot of crazy twists and
child
turns.
abuse case, child labor. There's a lot to get into here. Let's start at the beginning. But before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers.
No one cares. Shut up.
U2's is a company that makes FNAF products. Xmart is a company that makes kind of high quality FNAF bootleg products.
You know, those plushies don't look that bad. For it being like unable to see from your end, they're not that bad. But anyways, let me just show you. There's like a better view of them. Can you like tell what you're looking at? They're not that bad considering they're like bootlegs. Oh, we had 2 people watching. What's up, homies?
U2 decided to send a copyright claim, a DMCA, to Xmart for their Withers plushies, which do not look similar and are not trying to deceive buyers and thinking of
Basically what I said earlier.
U2. So I thought U2 specifically setting the claim was kind of weird. If Scott Calkins did it, who is in a current active lawsuit with them, it would have made significantly more.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that part. There is a lawsuit going on with this bootleg plushie. Can I buy your shoes? I want to smell them for research. I'll pay any amount. The answer is no, dude. That's like actually kind of creepy. You probably need to learn like what digital footprint is. Dude, this guy's digital footprint must be awful just from that. And I should probably stop saying feet because the guy's probably getting turned on.
From my perspective, it looks like U2's was being petty because their fucking Wither plushies do not look that good in my opinion. I think they're kind of low quality. This art,
I don't know. They're not that bad.
You can then turn into a
Well, we got like 15 viewers here. And 1 like. Let's go. Thanks for the warm welcome back to streaming.
discussion about the Xmart logo and how it looks similar to the U2's one, which to be fair, in that last video, I wasn't 100% sure what the hell they were even referring to. On the screen in the video, there was like an example, and I'm pretty sure that's not what they were referring to. I'm pretty sure they were referring to specifically the baggies, because we have a picture here of the X.
Again, gonna have to move you. Why? Okay, nope. I'm not reading your chats. Closer look here. Yeah, those logos look really, really similar. I'm not even gonna lie, really similar. But like, there is a problem that the guy's gonna point out in just like a second.
ready, and then the U2's hanging in the bags, and yeah, the layout of it is pretty similar. But like I said,
Oh, by the way, can you guys hear the
I
TV?
really don't know how this would stack up because the logos are different, different shapes, but they're very obviously, the Xmart one is very obviously inspired, quote unquote, like very heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
So I'm not really sure where that stands, but that wasn't the argument anyway. It's not like we.
Sir, I don't speak that language. I'm so sorry. This poor guy has been typing like 3 different messages in my chat, but I can't read them. I'm so dearly sorry.
You go buy these, you see the bag on the site, right? You will not find out you own something that has a U2's like themed packaging or inspired packaging.
Oh yeah, and that's the problem. See, they're not intentionally like. Oh. Okay. Anyways, they're not like intentionally marketing themselves as like a YouTuber's ripoff. The packaging is similar, but you only know that after you've bought it, after you've given them money.
Until you already own it, like it's not part of the advertising. So,
but again, I'm not a lawyer. This guy isn't a lawyer. Maybe that breaks some kind of copyright law.
Do not think that was the reason for the DMCA's. I really don't think that. But to be fair, that's what the bags look like. They are definitely way more similar. So yeah. All right. So that's pretty much where we left off last time.
Guys, what's happening in chat?
It was just, everything was up in the air. The DMCA happened. The lawsuit was still happening between Xmart, and that was pretty much it. Until shortly after my video, Xmart dropped another post where they brought up the fact that apparently the CEO of YouTube accused Xmart of using child labor services to produce.
Wait, what's going on here?
Which is a crazy, serious claim. Like, legitimately serious
claim. I mean, it is.
I'm not even sure where this claim was specifically made. I don't think it matters that much either because this whole story has become much bigger than just that. But, I mean, I don't know where the claim was made, but, I mean, Xmart seemed to want to respond to it pretty bad because they made multiple tweets about this. So I'm assuming it's real. But because I don't know where it actually came from, I'm going to say allegedly, maybe Xmart's just half their shit, but I'm pretty sure this is real.
I mean, I wouldn't entirely doubt that. I wouldn't entirely doubt it that the bootleg company is kind of like misinterpreting something or like flat out lying about this. Because again, it is a shady bootleg company. No like shade to the guy running it, but like it is a bootleg company from a foreign land, from a foreign country. So I wouldn't, woman or man, I'm a dude. Anyways, I wouldn't entirely doubt that maybe they like heard the CEO say something and like the CEO make a joke about like child labor and they interpreted that as like a serious claim. I wouldn't doubt that happening. It's a little ridiculous to think that they've entirely made this thing up, but I mean I wouldn't doubt there being like a translation error. Also, I kind of want to see this original post where the YouTube's people claim this.
The claim.
Prove it. You guys suck so much.
So
how?
These claims, Xmart
I showed you my face.
Responses, and we're gonna just sit here and we're gonna go through all of them, and it gets crazier as it goes on. So here we go. We're gonna start with the first Xmart response and just work our way down and talk about this stuff. All right, the first response here was done using these images because I guess it was just too long for the tweet, and they say discuss it if you are interested.
What's going on in chat? What up, gang? What's your favorite candy? Probably Dum-Dums. The suckers.
Xmart Global. Let's read through this. All right, Xmart says, hi, everyone. Sorry to bother everyone because some trouble happened. If what I write below feels...
Stay hard. Dude, what is chat doing right now? Are you on OnlyFans? No, I'm like 14.
Long, you can skip it. Anyways. Things have happened and are happening. I, the representative of Xmart Global, believe that I cannot stay silent in the face of false accusations against Xmart. So I really appreciate it if you read this. First of all, we thank everyone who loves and supports Xmart Global, and we are not angry with those who do not like
Filler! Dude, I'd like to thank all the people supporting me through this hard time. Why are you putting the actual response like 5 paragraphs down? You You like 50 years old retired skateboarder. That was definitely broken English, or I'm just bad at reading. Can you give my guy Hugh? I'm very cautious not to say that. He's about to cry. No, I'm not.
Excellent. Because we are wrong, and we are also right. Xmark Global.
You know, Brad Taste in Music was right about you guys. I didn't mention this in my Brad Taste in Music video today, but like he was actually kind of right not to talk to chat. He was wrong when he wanted money from them and wasn't going to talk to them. But I'm not getting money to sit here and listen to this. And someone normal comes in and says hi. Well, hello, Mary McBride. Hello.
All activities from custom plush design, production requirements, product QC, website building, social sales, promotion, and even customer and fan care are covered. It's done by me, the creator of Xmark Global. Me?
Can you rank these races? No, definitely not. Have you taken a number 7 today? I don't even know what you're talking about. But no, I'm not going to do that because I like my channel. And, no.
You don't believe what I've been doing, but it is true. Xmark Global operates individually and without personnel. And 70% of the work...
Please, chat, leave the... keep yourself safe. Are you on Twitch? No, that's a dying platform. Rap, have you heard the song? I don't know. Cause you're awful twitchy. I really gotta put up with these guys.
Including responding to everyone's messages on all platforms. Xmark Global only has custom products available, which means I put 100% of my time and effort into those custom characters. Like other FNAF fans, I too have a passion for creating plush characters.
What does it mean by like custom plushies? Does that mean like is that like the same thing as modifying like hex bugs? I know that's a whole thing. Are they like modifying FNAF plushies and selling them? I don't know.
Creating custom characters is not wrong.
What does custom plushies mean? Like you have to specifically ask for a thing? And why is this guy saying they're shipping out? I don't know.
Anyone can do it. I believe everyone agrees on that. And he's not talking about like FNAF bootleg plushes or whatever. He's just talking about making FNAF OCs or FNAF like plush concepts or like Etsy stuff or whatever. I'm assuming that's what they're saying. Because the next part of the paragraph here is, it is only wrong to turn them into commercial goods without permission. That's what Xmark got wrong. So immediately, I mean, it's a bootleg company, of course. They're admitting.
Oh, okay, all right.
I mean, I think they have to. They're being sued actively. There's discussions between Scott Coffin, the legal teams, and Xmark right now. So I think if they tried to defend the idea of them making bootleg plushies right now would be very weird. So yeah, obviously they're gonna come out straight away and say, it's wrong, hands up.
Kevin Hart made a cameo in this too. Is that Kevin Hart? Is it?
Guilty. Maybe Xmark is a small.
Oh wait, you guys can't see.
Attention from other large companies. But that does not mean Xmark will have to receive false accusations from other companies. And here we're about to get into the YouTube stuff. Specifically, YouTube.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up if YouTube's like did make false allegations. Please don't do drugs. I wasn't going to.
Here's all the issues that YouTube has allegedly.
But the chat kind of makes me want to. Do you have a connection? Do you like Kevin Hart because he's black? No, I just know Kevin Hart. He was on the Kai Cenat stream. Okay, I'll do drugs. And pay me...
Accuse Xmark of it. 1. Xmark stole the Wither body design from YouTube. As we've already gone over, no, this did not happen. This did not happen. 2.
Yeah, I saw the image earlier. Not similar. You guys couldn't see it because we're at a bad camera angle here, but...
Xmark illegally uses the YouTube logo, leading the customers misunderstanding that it is their product. Like we said earlier, the logos on the baggies are very similar. But I'm pretty sure that's the only extent of that. And right, like I said, that's something you're not going to see until you already own the product. So is it really misleading customers? I don't think so. It's a weird thing to bring up, and I do not think that was, the reason why they sent those DMCAs. I really think they were just like snipers of bootleg competition that's selling well.
Yeah.
they're in more of a legal right than Xmart is to do it, obviously. So, all right, here's where we get into the crazy shit. Number 3, Xmart uses child labor. We'll learn more about that later. You know, the responses to that and everything. But I mean, this was the first time I was hearing about this claim. Holy.
Yeah, that's probably the most serious claim. Like the last two I could really care less about. The child labor is kind of insane though.
Throw in there. Yeah, their response to this child labor claim is really like all over the place and bad for the most part. I feel like they do a decent enough job near the end of this story, tying all the loose ends up. But for now,
yeah. I may just skip to the end of this because like they legitimately may have just dropped a bombshell.
That's the huge one, obviously. Number 4, Xmart products not meet safety requirements for children. As far as I can tell,
I literally do not care. Who cares about the children? For too long, we've been thinking about the children. Let them choke on Withered Freddy.
I don't know why this claim was brought up. I'm assuming all products have to go through some kind of safety testing, specifically if they're being targeted towards children.
Thank the group chat.
I mean, you can just look at the Xmart plushies. They kind of just look like normal, like Funko plushies, maybe a little higher quality. I don't really know.
You're being a little mean to Funko.
I don't know anything about those designs that would necessarily be like dangerous for children, like choking hazards and stuff like that.
Wait, are those wires real on Chica? Hold on, you guys can't see this. Hey, what? Okay, you can't see this, but look right here. Okay. These wires right here, all right? They're clearly not actual wires, but they're clearly like sticking out. They're clearly like strings or something. Maybe that's what they're referring to. Like the strings could be choking hazards. I don't know though. That's my like best guess. My best trying to tie this together guess.
I don't think that's an issue. It's a weird point to bring up. But you know, maybe they don't need.
More wires on
the bottom. But I mean, in my humble opinion, I don't think this is a good point. I don't think this should have been dropped. It's not even a good point. All right, here we're going into their direct responses to all of these claims here. So they say, explain. Number 1, and this is about the stealing the Wither bonding design. This probably doesn't need to be said further because everyone knows right or wrong. Weird response, but I mean, yeah, we've talked about this. Yeah.
I don't even need to respond. Everyone already knows that. It's like a Trump thing. My friend is like a really good Trump impression. What was that? It just flashed on my screen. Oh, there. What is this? Split everything up. We got an ad. I need to get 40 seconds! 40 seconds!
Yep. But did you know we also print thieves? And those.
Oh, it's letting me skip now. It's still more of an ad. Skip. Okay, finally.
Accompanied by an image of Scrap Trap, the Scrap Trap plush, which is really fucking funny. The fact that this exists.
In fairness, what is this? Hold on. Gotta scoot you closer one more time. What is this thing? What is this creature? Why are they promoting this? This is probably going to be a shorter stream. It's probably only going to barely like climb over 20 minutes.
The fingers crossed they're not using child labor and they get the license so they can drop this because I need this. I need this. So yeah, pretty much after their first response, we just read it.
Let's hope they don't. Nuclear tank. Let's hope they don't. Let's hope this one stays in the draft.
More response to the child labor shit. Everyone in the reply is pretty much like, why didn't you just straight up deny? Why did you have it as a question? So this is what prompted this next set of responses, which was deleted. Like I said, I have no idea why this was deleted. Maybe it's just a bad response. We'll get into it. This is the first time I'm actually reading it. So we're gonna
that's pretty weird that it's deleted.
So let's fucking do it. Let's read the deleted Xmart response featuring Scrap Trap. Here we go. Hey, if the child abuse story here was true, you probably would have seen Xmart disappear. So why do I bother to respond to you? Okay, I've seen so many people.
That was literally the worst thing I've ever heard. If Xmart was abusing children, it would have disappeared. Dude, Amazon abuses children. Amazon profits off of child labor. And it's like the biggest company in the world.
Bring this specific part of this response up. I've seen this. That is like a Drake type response where he's like, if I was a pedophile, I wouldn't be this popular. I would have already been taken out. No, you can get away with using child labor and not be found out. It's possible. It's not impossible. You know, the fucking chocolate industry is run with like illegal, you know, shitty practices and stuff like that. Like fucking.
True.
There are so many industries that are run by terrible people with terrible practices. You know, just because you haven't been outed for it doesn't mean anything. It means jack shit. This is a really bad way to start this response. And once again, doesn't help them by, you know, looking not guilty. It makes them look so insanely guilty. It's really fucking
insanely. Like, beyond guilty. Guiltier than the conscious.
This is the only and last time I will tell you of the issue of child labor. I come from one of the countries that produces garments and fabrics. I know better than you just sitting behind your phone or computer and listening to rumors from someone. Our country does not lack unskilled workers of sufficient age. The garment industry and even the teddy bear production all use machine minds. Manual processes require trained workers. So do you think children are skilled enough to complete difficult tasks? Fucking stupid, insanely, like, this is...
Yeah. Do you think children would be able to make this terrible Freddy plush? I mean, I call it terrible. It wasn't that bad. Dude, there is child labor. The answer is yes. Why do you think child labor exists at all?
Entire paragraph right here, this whole sentence, it's fine up until the last part. What do you mean? Do you think children are skilled enough to complete difficult tasks? Motherfucker, child labor issues are a real thing for a reason. This is a dog shit response. It's actually really bad. And if this
It reminds me of that Beast Child short. You know what I'm talking about? Beast Child, the guy who makes like the cartel TikToks. He's like, why is this child making these products so slow? This is completely unacceptable.
Fucking innocent. They're making themselves look so much worse on so many levels. I cannot fucking believe this. I actually cannot fucking believe this. Okay, let's just keep going. And of course, we do not recruit, do not need, and have no need to employ children. So there we go. They're saying we do not employ children. We have to go through a fucking layer of shitty ass responses to get to that. But we're not done yet. There's still the other half of this long ass tweet. So here we go. To tell you more clearly, Vietnam is the safest country in Asia and the 7th safest country in the world for you to visit according to the TPO magazine. So that's enough to show you what we're like, right? Once again, just because a country is safe does not mean there are bad practices going on. I don't know why this keeps getting brought up.
Yeah, and we're gonna see them like contradict themselves. We're the 7th like safest country in the world, and then later on they're like, all countries have child workers. Why do you keep asking this?
Like, just because you live in a safe area and just because you think that
there's child labor all over the world, and then right before that they say, oh, we're the safest country. I don't see any like child labor here. I thought it was all over the world.
Your country has enough skilled workers does not mean that child labor does not exist in your country. These are just bad responses to something that's being blown out of proportion. Because I'm assuming they probably don't actually use child labor. I have no idea where, you know, CEO Austin YouTube, I'm assuming it's probably Austin, but, you know, CEO YouTube got that claim from, got that idea from.
Wait, who's Austin? Austin the farmer? Remember that guy? Who already... Bozo the clown, aren't you like a serial killer or something?
None of her ass would have a genuine actual source for that. But, I mean, these are just bad responses. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say. They're just bad responses. I have also emphasized many times that with the above allegations, I'm willing to confront Austin Long or any party alleges. If it is idle talk, then it is slander. If he or YouTube has evidence, then they should provide or send it to you.
I am so tired of this comment. Get a job. Get a job. What's your excuse, dude? Huh? Why don't you have a job? Why are you here if you got a job? Lazy hobo. You're literally Bozo the clown. Dude, chat is so cancer.
Law enforcement agencies, which is true. If they have evidence, you know, saying that this company is using child labor, I don't know, putting it on, you know, blast online. Obviously, that's a good thing. We should also probably report it, which maybe they are. I don't know why they said, you know, they just assumed immediately they weren't. I'm going to just go on a limb and say they probably didn't. But I mean, if there really is, you know, real evidence for it, yeah, I mean, they probably could just, you know, take it to a higher law enforcement level. So fair enough, I guess. As a person with a voice, he should be sure of his words rather than create a rumor. As for for you guys, I believe that you're aware enough and capable of understanding the problem instead of listening to baseless words.
Is this guy gonna come and like kill me tonight? Bozo the
And
clown?
remember that YouTube is still avoiding the issue of plus design. They're not wrong. At the end of the day, after all this fucking shit, they're still avoiding the initial DMCA where they just said that Xmart was copying them. Which, like I've said a million times,
It's true.
they were not even remotely. Their bootlegs came out before the YouTube plushes did. So yeah, that's the second response. No idea why this was deleted.
Now let's get to the bombshell and cut this short. I'm kind of sick of dealing with this guy. Look at you looking at cartoons. Okay, here's where they show proof that they don't have child labor.
Big end to this Lil King Carter side plot is that Xmart posted 2 different videos of the production factory.
Alright, here it is. Alright, so this isn't guaranteed proof, but it is something.
Where the Xmart plushes are made. And, I mean, they go through it, they look at everybody. There are no children there, it's all adults. They're working on the Withered Freddy plushies. You can see just giant piles of them. Obviously, they could have, this could have been staged. They could have gotten rid of all the child workers.
Wait, if they're in a lawsuit, why are they still making like plushies?
But I mean,
why are they still like mass producing this? What's going on here? Is this like a video taken like months ago?
Biggest charitability thing ever. I'm gonna assume that these were not staged and these were just hop into the factory to record. It looks fine. It looks like there's no child workers. The fact that we have real footage of the production factory is phenomenal.
I mean, yeah, that is a possibility. That is a reason to like kind of discount this. They may have just ushered all the little kiddies out to the little kiddie room and just left all the adults there. I can't help but notice there's a few empty seats there. There are a few empty seats.
It's really good. I think these videos are really funny. Just seeing the huge piles of Withered Freddy's everywhere. I like that visual. I'm glad we have that. But yeah, as far as I can tell, no child labor stuff unless they're really hiding it still, which is always possible. But I mean, as much as Xmart has had a really shitty response to this, I do think they are sincere and genuine for the most part.
Yeah, that video was at least like something. It was better than, oh, if we were having child labor, we'd already be busted by now.
All right, we have one more thing to move on to, which is the final Xmart response, and then we can wrap this up. All right, so after they deleted their other response with the scrap trap image, just this morning here, they posted this final response, at least for now, unless this keeps going, we'll see. But they said,
it could.
Everyone, please calm down. We can all discuss, and I listen to all your opinions. The first thing everyone should understand is that Xmart Global is not a company. It is a personal brand. It does not belong to any company.
We literally just saw like 10 different people working for you.
As you've seen, the lawsuit between Xmart and the individual who owns the Xmart brand, it has been going on for 8 months with discussions and negotiations. You can see that I'm willing to pay Mr. Scott what he deserves and look forward to being granted a license. Like I said, they're trying to work towards that. Just like other fans make their own FNAF custom characters, what I do is research designs to create custom FNAF characters that people love. I don't know why they're super hyper-focused on the custom thing when they've just been making normal FNAF character plushies. They used to do customs. They have not really done that anymore. And their most popular things are just...
Yeah, we just like saw a pile of Withered Freddy's.
Custom animatronic point, whatever, we'll move on. What is wrong here is turning into a commercial product without consent. I've been working on a lawsuit with Scott LLC on the lawsuit. I am not hiding. If Xmart was a scammer and a thief, would Xmart still be sitting here to discuss with you? Probably not. They'd probably run, like most of these bootleg companies that do not get any repercussions. I mean, yeah, they probably...
I mean, if they do get the license for FNAF, that overall would probably be a net positive for everyone. Scott Coffin, after the lawsuit, gets to like make a little money from the royalties from the plushies. Xmart gets to continue doing stuff. The fans get like more content.
Just run away and gotten away with the money and just fucking fuck off. I mean, it is commendable that they continue to try to defend themselves and stick around, even with all this heat and pressure on them, I will say. As for the baseless accusations from YouTube, Xmart is willing to stand before them in a lawsuit that they want. But first, they need to do it right. Provide evidence, submit it to court, and send me the petition. I have enough evidence to respond to the accusations from YouTube. After the conclusion of the current lawsuit with Scott LLC, I will respond to the allegations from YouTube, even though they are a large company that has the ability to override any other small brands. I respect all brands, including YouTube, whether they make baseless accusations. Is it worth it? And of course, I will defend, but I am not wrong in any way. I hope you were the ones who.
What is this original post that has warranted 3 responses? We still haven't seen that.
Provide any evidence that is enough to accuse others. I made it clear that I always admit my mistakes. I always listen to everyone's opinions and analyze what is right and what is wrong. You may or may not like Xmart or any other brand. It's your decision. But you should stand from the most objective point of view possible. And moreover, I'm sorry if any of my words made you feel uncomfortable. So I'm pretty sure they're just kind of saying there, sorry if our shitty last response was shitty. Well, so yeah, that's the end of this Xmart shit for now. Who knows where the lawsuit's going to go, if they're going to get the license. There's so many questions, so much shit to go through. This is a really long gaming video. I really maybe should have uploaded yesterday. There's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
28 minutes and we skipped most of it. Is this in fair use? We did skip most of this, but we're only like barely over like 30 minutes still.
Guys, at the end of the day here, this whole thing's a shit show.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this fair use or not? I don't want to hear from the guy.
Like I said earlier, I do not think it would have gone this big. It wasn't
Norman.
specifically YouTube's targeting these people. Like I said, if Scott did it, it would not have been an issue. Nobody would have given a fuck. But because it was YouTube's, it really blew this situation up way more than it probably would have otherwise. But yeah, I'm glad that everything's out on the table here. I'm pretty sure the child labor accusations are probably false. There's always a chance they're real. We don't have 100% confirmation because I don't think we can ever have 100% confirmation unless, they get exposed fully for having child labor practices. But I mean, proving yourself innocent in a case like that is very, very
I mean, if they do, that'll obviously be terrible. And that obviously, not redeem YouTube's either. Because they just sat back and made a tweet that no one can even find at this point.
So, I'm glad they at least, have the videos of the factories and everything. That's a very commendable thing to post. And they did try their best, even if their first response was Drake fucking tier garbage. I didn't know where to fit this in the video because
the gameplay changed again.
I really want to mention this too, because I think it's important. Like I said earlier in the previous video, I don't have any real huge issues with YouTube, but I think them being the ones to do this copyright takedown is so fucking lame and scummy. Because YouTube as a company was built on copyright infringement. They started making Ugandan Knuckles figures, which is a design that they did not create on any front, right? Because there's the person who designed Ugandan Knuckles as a video animation joke, and then there's fucking Sega, the people actually designed Knuckles as a character.
Yep.
Neither of those people had anything to do with that. And then they also did a Pepe figure at some point that was taken down.
Wait, it was taken down?
Because they just didn't ask the guy who made Pepe before they made a fucking figure of it. So YouTube is not.
Whoa, that's insane. That's insanely hypocritical.
Completely innocent of infringing on copyright. They are very guilty of this too. And I don't know. YouTube is not
these are all fair points.
Like I said, no real issues with them, but I want to just make it very clear that YouTube is the issue for the beginning of all this. They should not have been the one to do this copyright takedown. If anyone else did it, we would not be here probably. Or at least we would be here, to a very significantly smaller scale. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to come across like, oh, I'm YouTube's #1 hater. I just feel like there's a time and a
I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way you walk, the way you talk. I hate the way you dress. I hate the way you sneak this. I catch flag gonna be the red.
If people are making actual genuine bootlegs of their products, of course take them down. Fuck those people. But these are not at all. And of course, I'm still looking forward to a couple YouTube products, of course. Like the chipper stuff and all that. So I mean, I'm not like on my hater.
They're doing chipper.
I just want to be very clear. There's, I just want to.
The games Scott Coffin made before FNAF that no one cared about.
Stand out there and say that maybe it should not have been YouTube to do the copyright claim. That's it. That's where I'm leaving it. This video is way too long. If there's another update to this, I'm sure I'll have another video. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I've been Gaming, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Alright, that was a pretty decent video, even though we skipped half of it. Pretty good live stream overall. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and bye. Good stream. Back to streaming. Don't know how often, but I'll come back every now and then. Anyways, bye. Okay. Yeah, fuck that bozo guy.